Hi guys, I want you to consider the following scenario. So picture a large plantation of trees, the ones that you always see next to the road in the mountains. So these are big trees that's been planted there at great expense, and they've been nurtured for a few years, and then at some stage they are large enough, and then people come with big machinery and they cut down the trees. And this has to be transported on the back of a very ugly truck. Looks like it's okay, so then it gets transported to the factory where it will be processed further. So then the products that will come from this process would include wooden planks. So then the nicer pieces of wood will be cut into planks that will be used for making furniture and building houses, etc. Then some of the wood will be pulped and used to make paper, and the bark from the trees, so the trees have lots of bark on it, that will be stripped, and this could be packaged and sold to nurseries or places that grow small little plants where they use it for mulch. So around the plants they throw the bark at the roots to prevent moisture to evaporate, so the bark could be sold. And then we have sawdust. So this, in the cutting process, there's lots of fine dust that come off, and this collects on the floor and it needs to be cleaned off, and maybe something can be done with it. So these are the products that come from this process. Now, before the products become identifiable, we already have to incur a lot of costs, and this is and all these products, all four of these products, come from the same process. So this is called a joint process, and none of these four products on the right hand side can be identified before a specific point. So when we transport the wooden logs, the cut down trees, we still can't identify the four different products, but only once we start cutting up the pieces and sorting the good ones from the bad, etc., can we identify the different products. So this is a joint process. We also can't manipulate this process here to yield only good planks but no bark and no sawdust, or to only yield wood for paper and no bark or sawdust. So the joint process has to be carried out before we know how much of each of these products will come from the process. Now, what is the problem with this? We need to cost the four products on the right hand side, and a large part of the cost would come from this joint process. So how do we allocate these costs to the different products? And that is what this joint and byproduct costing system is about.